vision, PTO, and 401k option has created a positive team environment for over 50 years. Apply online at action.com.
John Henry's Plumbing, heating it in.
When it comes to your home or business, we know you have options, and that's why John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning gives just that, options. We have plumbing, heating, and cooling memberships to serve all of your residential and commercial needs. We want to ensure you, your family, and your business are safe. Visit our site, jhlincoln.com, to find out more, or call us at
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing.
Want to sell your business? You need someone to confidentially find the right buyer. Whether you're planning a future exit strategy or you need to sell now, we're here to help. Rural Business Advisors of Lincoln. Call 402-413-1095.
The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No tag-ons, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
The best way to learn about Southeast Community College is to visit. And you can check out our spaces before you visit in person with a virtual campus tour. An opportunity to see our campuses in Beatrice, Lincoln, and Milford as you learn about our programs and areas of study. There are virtual tours of our learning centers too. We can even take you on a personalized virtual tour. Learn more on our website, southeast.edu/visit-SCC. SCC, your path to possible.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the violation made possibility of your home. Get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
This is Brad with Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank, making local decisions, supporting local organizations, and helping local businesses and farms succeed. We are dedicated to serving our clients and helping them meet their financial needs with sound, innovative banking solutions. From an array of checking and deposit accounts, cash management services, to small business, real estate, and ag lending. We're here for you. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com. Member FDIC.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
Hey, moms and dads, bring the whole crew to a Salt Dogs baseball game. The fun. Visit Haymarket Park all summer for fireworks Fridays, souvenir Saturdays, Sunday family fun days, and more. With 50 home games, even weekdays can be unforgettable. Planning an event? Make it a home run with group discounts. When you need an outing the whole family will enjoy, unleash the fun with the Salt Dogs. Call 402-474-2255 or visit saltdogs.com for tickets.
Welcome into The Drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. Did I come in softly today?
you were much better than you have been in recent days.
I tried so
deep,
hard.
mine's half gone.
Raff, you held back a little bit, which I applaud the effort. So.
Well, I did that for you, Nick. I did not want you to yell at me, scream at me, be mad at me. I never want Nick to be mad at me.
Don't do it for me. Do it for the listeners, because it sounds bad in our ears, but it is even worse when it's coming through a car speaker.
I hear you.
So we're just on the lookout for our listeners.
Raff loud in stereo. That's what it's all about right there.
Yeah. You know, Raff, you got 4 days left in North Platte?
I wish. I believe today we are on the downhill slide, so I'll be heading back Sunday morning. So
yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, 4.5 days, basically 5 days left. It'll go by.
Today's Tuesday. Today is Tuesday?
Yeah, today's Tuesday.
Today is Tuesday.
Yeah, so 5 days. I've worked 5 days, and now I got 5 days of work left. So
hold on. Chase B starts in hot. Chase B says, good morning, happy Tuesday. My question to all of you is, why the hell does the whole city of Lincoln have to go into construction at the same time? It's a nightmare to get anywhere in this town. Raff, it's Chase B's right. Be careful out there, y'all. There's a lot of construction going on. It's part of the summer, because, if they don't do it now while the weather's nice, I can see what you're saying. It'd be nice if they staggered some of it, but, man, you just got to get it done. Yeah. It's inconvenient for everybody. Raff, when you come back, you're going to notice 27th Old Cheney's still not done yet. A little much closer. But there's construction all over the city. But, this time of year, it's just part of it, unfortunately. And that's nationwide.
You know what's funny right now is in North Platte, you're familiar when you drive in North Platte, they have like the 2 lanes road on one side and the 2-lane road on the other. A week before Nebraska Land Days, they decided to start their road construction. So they're down to 1 lane on the going south. So if you are planning on coming out to the concerts on Friday and Saturday night, you probably want to allow for probably an hour and a half or 2 hours just to get out of the concert going down the ones, because it's so congested right now. It's crazy.
Raff, who plays? Who's in concert there? Who's the artist?
Friday night, it's Cody Johnson, a country music artist. And then the second night, it's Jason Aldean, and I forgot Lainey Wilson or somebody like that. I think she's the one that sings the Tennessee song. I think maybe I could be wrong on that. I don't know.
I don't think so. I mean, I know who both of those are. Jason Aldean's a good pull for North Platte.
They always have really good concerts out here. I think them and Country Stampede and Tuttle Creek are like kind of joined together. So one night, one will play in Tuttle Creek there, and then the next night, then they kind of flip flop. So it works out really good.
Cheeseburger Downer says, Rav, you be you. I love hearing you talk along with AD and Nick.
Thanks, Cheeseburger. You're the best.
David from Renew says the city of Lincoln wants to keep the north side to stay north and the south to stay south.
I don't know why. I think we should all come together as one big city. There should be no north and south. It's just a lot of love in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Sanderson says Chase B is dead on. I basically got stranded in the center of Lincoln yesterday. Every road I tried to turn to down was closed. It's been rough, man. But I will say this to you folks. Around the country where I've been at, that's why I apologize for my voice going out, man. That Zoom, dude, I almost totally spaced it yesterday too. Really? Because I signed up for it. Not signed. I set it in my schedule. I was on the East Coast. Is when I was in. I'll never forget when I was in Carolina.
Oh.
So it had it in there at 9:30 because I was figuring, well, I'm good for because I could even do it maybe in a DP's office because it was a real Zoom talk I had to give. So just do a little polo shirt or something like that on. Chief, I'm checking my schedule yesterday morning. I'm thinking, is this? I was like, no AD. It's 8:30. 9:30 East Coast time, 8:30 your time. Had I not checked my schedule, really looked, I would have it would have been bad. Put it that way. It would have been bad.
I'm surprised it doesn't automatically change.
It should. It should.
That's kind of crappy. That
And sometimes it does, but it should change. But it was, it was. I was one of those ones to where you figuring, okay, that would have been bad. Client just sitting there waiting. Well, we're just waiting on our speaker. Like, oh, it's not going to be good. Longster says, "Hey, part timer. Your Steelers need a wide receiver one, and with the young QB and Pickett and experienced head coach Tomlin, do you think they can handle Diggs?" I don't want Diggs. I don't want Diggs in Pittsburgh.
All right,
we're fine in Pittsburgh because here's the thing, you guys. And I love Diggs. I mean, don't get me wrong. Diggs is all world. And in fact, he's one of you know what. We're going to talk about that Longster in a bit because that's actually Raff and Nick. You can see it's on the notes for you later on. We're going to dive into that, man. And I'm going to say exactly why I don't want him. I would want him, but I don't want him for a lot of different reasons. Raff, I want to get into Russell Wilson's latest picture on Instagram and his hashtag. See if anything's changed with him. Nick, I want to also, man, come back get an update on the CWS.
Yeah.
Some big victories yesterday with Wake Forest. Yeah, there's a lot of sports going on. Nick, I want you to tell us about the festivities in Omaha.
Man, yeah. They're wild. They're wild.
All three of our voices may be gone.
Yeah. It was a little tough this morning.
Oh, man. So Nick and the team have been, like I said, holding it down. The Blur parties there from 10 to 6 p.m. This week. Is it all week this week? We're down there?
We're down here 2 more days, today and tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yep, today and tomorrow. So the team's holding it down. There from 10 to 6 p.m. All the shows from 10 to 6 p.m. When we come back, Huskers got a new signing yesterday as well. They seem like they're signing someone every day for the past 2 days they've had, Sunday and Monday. Also, we do want to talk about Stephon Diggs. What does that mean for Buffalo? Does that devalue him in the locker room? Is he a locker room guy that you want in this? We'll talk those things when we come back. CWS action. When we come back on The Drive, this is AD Raff. Nick holding it down. The ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of openings in sales, support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
This is Brad with Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank, making local decisions, supporting local organizations, and helping local businesses and farms succeed. We are dedicated to serving our clients and helping them meet their financial needs with sound, innovative banking solutions. From an array of checking and deposit accounts, cash management services, to small business, real estate, and ag lending. We're here for you, your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com. Member FDIC.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today. Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet GMC, and our big summer sales event is underway this month. Right now, get 0.9% interest rates. Yes, you heard right. 0.9% APR on select new Chevrolet and GMC vehicles, plus a $1,500 trade-in bonus on select Silverados and Sierras. You put all that together with some big Coppell discounts, and you have a tremendous buying experience. So stop on into the dealership or check us out online at Coppell Cars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now they've raised wages again and they're hiring for production operators at $24.11 per hour, which grows to $28.27 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $32.76 per hour with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates, with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or to apply, go to continental-jobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
Hey, moms and dads, bring the whole crew to a Salt Dogs baseball game and unleash the fun. Visit Haymarket Park all summer for Fireworks Fridays, Souvenir Saturdays, Sunday Family Fun Days, and more. With 50 home games, even weekdays can be unforgettable. Planning an event? Make it a home run with group discounts. When you need an outing the whole family will enjoy, unleash the fun with the Salt Dogs. Call 402-474-2255 or visit saltdogs.com for tickets.
Arnold's Tavern in Havelock is the place to be this summer and the best place in town for shuffleboard. Come on Wednesdays and learn from some of the best players in town for the shuffleboard corner for just $5 and get your first drink on the house. Come on Sundays for open house league all day starting at 11 a.m. and enjoy $3 tall boys and $3 wells. Happy hour is every day from 3 to 6 p.m. and you are always welcome to bring in your own food. Arnold's Tavern in the heart of Havelock.
Ironhide Construction is hiring. They're looking for hardworking, self-motivated individuals who are team players. Ironhide Construction has openings for an experienced project manager, estimator, apprentice, skilled laborer, and erector or installer. They will train the right people and make sure you understand the position and requirements. At Ironhide Construction, it's own it, be honest, and do it right. Apply today and learn more about their other benefits at ironhideconstruction.com. where they're committed to you every step of the way.
Guys, it's that time again. Another 10-week challenge at Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping is starting on July 8th. I joined Farrell's a little over a year ago, and with their help, I've lost over 125 pounds and can confidently say I'm in the best shape of my life. The 10-week challenge combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching in a way that is approachable and achievable for any skill level. And ticket listeners, you can get $150 off the cost of enrollment. Head to theticketfm.com and click on the banner on the homepage to learn more. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 70th and Vine or 40th and Yankee Hill.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Shaping up to be another hot summer-like day as we'll see a high of around 95. Southeast winds will try to cool you down some, gusting 20 to 25 this afternoon. Tonight we'll drop down to a low of around 66. We will keep the heat in place tomorrow for your Wednesday. Partly sunny with a high of 93. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
I wanted to quit for so long, but I didn't know where to start.
I was afraid of what people would think, but then I found the right support to start my recovery journey. 1 in 14 Americans reports experiencing a substance use disorder, a treatable medical condition. Treatment can take many forms, so there are a variety of options to explore and find the one that works best for you. Recovery from drug addiction is possible.
Paid for by the CDC, sponsored by Nebraska DHHS, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Tuesday. Nick, College World Series. Who's left? How many teams do we got left?
So 6 teams left. Another one will go home today. Guys, the baseball has been so good. I mean, one-run ball games, it's been just such high level of baseball. And we talked about it a little bit yesterday with Florida, but some questionable decision-making by coaches haven't necessarily cost them games, but had the potential to lose them games. And so I don't know if I guess did we talk about that yesterday, Raff, about Florida, or was that
no.
an early break? Okay, so let me explain Florida, guys. So a couple nights ago, Florida, you can only have a certain number of mound visits per game, right? And if the catcher talks to a pitcher, it counts as a mound visit. If the shortstop goes and talks to the pitcher, it counts as a mound visit. It's a way to speed up the game, right? Well, the coach didn't mark down, didn't remember that in that same inning, the catcher had went and talked to the pitcher. So that counted as one mound visit. Well, on the second mound visit, you have to make a change. You have to substitute your pitcher. So he walks out there to talk to a first-team All-American I think it's in the 8th inning or something against Oral Roberts the other night in the winner's bracket game. And Florida's up, and there's runners on, I think, first and second at that time. Pitcher or coach goes out there, then gets told by the umpire, "Hey, you got to make a change.
You got to make a change now."
So they had to bring in a freshman. Who, yes, he had logged some innings over the course of the year.
Not in the College World Series,
but he's not a first team All-American, and so they had to pull their All-American for this freshman, and it was nerve-wracking. He loaded the bases in the 9th inning, ended up getting out of it. Florida wins by 1 run, but like those are decisions that gets in SEC baseball. It gets a little warm around your seat because those are things that you can control. And if on the biggest stage of college baseball, you're not looking at every minor detail or taking into account every minor detail, like the number of mound visits, guys are keeping charts on those. Guys, we kept charts on everything in high school. I know they do it at the college level. So that's something that
is that shocking to you, Nick, to see a team that established,
absolutely,
that veteran, that savvy to make a mistake like that.
Absolutely,
yeah.
It could have cost them.
It could have cost them. It could have cost them a spot in going 2-0, which means a day off. And so 2 days off, I should say. That's what's so valuable. It's not even the fact of going 2-0. You get 2 days off. They don't have to play until tomorrow.
Wow.
And so they could have had to play today in an elimination game and then win that one and then win tomorrow again. And then they'd have to beat that team tomorrow twice. Now they're the team that has to be beaten twice because they're 2-0.
Yep.
So it's so valuable for them. The 2 days off and obviously the 2-0 record, but just some mind-boggling thoughts there. LSU has a pitcher in Paul Skeens who threw 42 pitches over 100 miles per hour last night, or 2 nights ago. And guys, the Major League Baseball record by a starting pitcher for how many, over 100 mile per hour pitches that they throw, 43.
Dang.
The Major League Baseball record for a single game of pitches over 100 miles per hour on the radar gun is 43 in the big leagues.
And he did 42.
From Paul Skeens from LSU threw 42 just 2 nights ago.
You think about this too. The reason why these games, unknown texter, AD's voice sounds like 8 bourbons in a cigar. I wish AD's had about 8 talks in about 9 days is what AD's had in 3-4 different states. What was I going to say now, man? Oh, you think about this, you guys. You think about the 90-degree plus weather as well.
Yeah.
To where that takes a toll on you as well. Playing that long, that intense. And it's not easing up anytime. In fact, it's going to be that way for the duration 100%. Of the tournament because 100%. It's supposed to be in the 90s well into next week.
Yeah, it's just going to be been some really good baseball. 5 of the first 6 games were decided by 1 run. 5 of the first 6 games were decided by 1 run. The competition. Everybody, a lot of people said it coming into it that this is going to be a pretty interesting field. And then not to mention the Florida pitcher that threw 2 nights ago as well. He's had in his career this season, I apologize, 3 starts in the NCAA tournament so far in the last couple weeks. He's struck out 37 guys in 21 innings.
Dang.
37 guys.
37 guys in 21 innings. Almost a guy and a half an inning.
Strike.
Yeah.
Strike.
So Florida and Wake Forest, are they the 2 undefeated teams remaining?
They are the 2 teams that are 2-0. Today, the elimination game at 1 p.m. is going to be Oral Roberts and TCU. Now, you'll remember that was the game on Friday where the 9-hole hitter, Blaze Brothers, hit the go-ahead 3-run home run. Well, so TCU scored, 3 in the bottom of the 8th inning to take a 5-2 lead. Then in the top of the 9th, Oral Roberts scores 4, including the 3-run go-ahead home run by Blaze Brothers, the 9-hitter who was at Northeastern State last season, then transfers to Oral Roberts and hits a home run on the biggest stage of his life. And then so Oral Roberts wins 6-5. So now at 1 p.m., it's a rematch, and obviously pitching staffs are a little more depleted, things like that. So that's going to make, routine plays and being able to execute on the base paths even more important. And then in the night game, another elimination game between Tennessee and LSU.
Now, you think about this. Wake Forest is the one that knocked out LSU yesterday. Yeah. Was it 3-2? That 3-2?
3-2.
You look at Oral Roberts being somewhat of a Cinderella team into this whole thing. Well, how big is it if they end up advancing, Nick?
Oh, it's huge. It's huge. I mean, nobody expected them to be here to begin with. So you look at that 2008 Fresno State team, who was a 4 seed, and they made the College World Series. They ended up winning the College World Series, which was kind of crazy. But then in 2012, Stony Brook, who was a 4 seed, they went 0-2, so they would have already been done. So, Oral Roberts is kind of right there in the middle between the rest of the other 2 4 seeds to ever make the tournament. And so I think, I don't know how deep Oral Roberts goes. Obviously TCU's been here before. And so I think there's a lot of Oral Roberts fans in Omaha though.
That's a big game at 1 o'clock, man. That is huge. Because you know what, man? I don't have any horse in the race, but how cool would it be to see Oral Roberts keep advancing, dude?
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Just knocking teams off.
But then tonight, the LSU and the LSU Tennessee game is going to be electric as well. And so
LSU go ahead, Raff.
I was just going to ask Nick, has the sheriff Peyton Manning been to the cooling tub yet to cool his feet off yet?
No, they said that. It was funny that you said that the Blur people come over to Strick and I last night, and they were like, you guys need to get Peyton Manning here. And we're like, yeah, because we're able to get Peyton Manning here.
Hold on, let me make a phone call.
See, here's the difference between Strick and I. Strick picked up his phone and was like, yeah, let me see if I got any contacts that know Peyton. I just looked at him and I go, I don't know. I don't have anybody to call me.
Hey, Nick, I'm just going to add him on Twitter.
Yeah. Well, they were like, the amazing bartenders up there were like, well, he doesn't have social media. We don't have social media. But you guys have text message. You guys know people. Strick picked up his phone and was like, let me see if I got anybody. And I just kept my phone laying face down on the table. I said, I don't got anybody. You guys are good.
Okay,
I don't have that power to get him here.
You got to let him know that Peyton does have Instagram now.
Oh, really?
Yep.
He's on the gram.
Yep.
Well, there's a lot of celebrities in the building the last couple nights. The LSU gymnast Livy Dunn was in Omaha yesterday. She was getting asked for pictures nonstop. She walked by the Blur tailgate or whatever, and people, 12 and 13-year-old boys were freaking out about her, so they were getting pictures with her.
Explain to some of the listeners, though, who she is in case they don't know who she is.
She's an LSU gymnast, right, who has made millions on NIL. She is she is basically the forefront of NIL. In all honesty, she's the one that I don't want to say made it a thing, but in a way used her brand, built it up to millions and millions of followers, and now she makes money from TikTok. She makes money from Twitter, Instagram. She's partnered with Sports Illustrated now. She has her own clothing line. Just millions and millions.
20 years old
of followers.
Yep. She'll probably make over $3 million this year.
Yep.
Which we'll talk more about. We've been saying it for like 2 weeks, NIL, but I think it'd be a good time to talk about NIL. Let me ask you guys this. What is the age cutoff you have to be to say, can I get a picture with you?
See, so this went through my head last. No.
Okay.
Because
that's called going to jail.
Yeah, there was some grandpa in the stands getting a hat signed from her, and I'm like, man, just let her watch the game. Did you guys see the photos of all the young guys, all the teenage boys, just crowding behind her section?
Literally, she was sitting down watching the game, and I was looking on Instagram and Twitter, and I'm not talking about like 10. I'm talking like maybe 25, 30, 35 dudes.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Just standing behind there. First of all, if I'm 49 years old There ain't no way in the world I'm going up to some 20-year-old. Can I get a picture with you?
Yeah.
No, buddy. And a girl with that? No.
So my buddy and I, we were like, let's go back to the hotel or the Hilton Omaha. Shout out to them. Because, hey, let's go back to the Hilton and we'll watch Wake Forest and LSU come back to the hotel. Because both of those teams are staying in the same hotel and they played last night.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were like, sweet, let's go ahead and let's just walk back to the hotel. Well, she ends up walking in and she's probably like probably where AD's at for me, just right across the table or whatever distance wise. And all of a sudden you just hear all these like 12-year-old boys go, holy bleep, that's her. And like rush over and they're like, Livy, can we get a picture? And then her sister that she's with is like, just takes the phone and they take a picture. And then Livy just like walks off really fast just to know I'm done with this.
Well, here's the thing though. I think Nick, you said that Rico, I think Rico said it at the break. She created that.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
She created.
It's the perfect, but it's worked.
It's part of the plan.
You can the SEC conference brought her out for SEC or was it SEC Media Days? Some SEC event.
Yeah.
And On3 brought her out for an NIL event. Like all these high school recruits are taking pictures with her. She has not only made money off of her image, right?
Mm-hmm.
And off for TikTok following her videos, like all that stuff. But now she's getting endorsement deals from clothing brands, from like I said, Sports Illustrated. They flew her out to Puerto Rico to do some shoot. I think
she was in the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue.
Okay, so she was so she's partnered with Sports Illustrated. So like, it's just kind of, I mean, her brand's exploding. She's 20 years old, which is just crazy.
Chase B said.
Oh, sorry. I was just saying gymnastics loves it too, just because it's bringing more attention to the sport and more attendance and more people in the crowd. At gymnastics means it weren't always, packed with people.
It's just crazy. It's just wild that so I guess what happened is like she posted or something. I don't know. I don't follow anything. So like I guess she posted on social media that she was in Omaha or whatever. And so it's just pictures galore, though. Probably got stopped 8 or 10 times just from in a span of a block. And so it's just like, I would get tired of it. I would get really tired of it nonstop, not being able to do anything.
Yeah, I do too. Out here in North Platte, I'm taking a lot of pictures and stuff. So
I understand.
I know the feeling.
Pass over that. I understand she did it to
you're
herself.
Taking pictures of yourself, Raff.
Yeah, exactly.
Setting up tripods and windows saying paparazzi.
Is that what you did?
No, that was some of our workers were up on the fourth floor, so they had to take pictures. But AD, Nick, you guys probably want to be ready to eat when I get back, because I'm not even sure how many people are going to bring food my final day that I'm here. So it's going to be crazy. A lot of tears, a lot of hugs. The mayor leaves again after another year of greatness.
The mayor leaves again.
Well, so here's what's interesting. Here's the other side of it. Unnamed texter goes, "Would you get tired for $3 million?" And I would say, probably not. Unnamed other person says she might need to hire security soon, and that's I'm being honest, like 100%. Like that was the issue. I mean, they were what was it? I mean, interviewing her on TV. They were interviewing her on the national radio station. I mean, it's just crazy. It's crazy now. But once again, you could have went, kind of covert and undercover, just let people find you naturally and not post about it, and you would have been fine, probably.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So
here's the thing, though. She's being well compensated
100%
for the inconveniences and everything else. And the thing about it is, if you don't want the rain, don't go to the parade. And she's created her own parade, and sometimes the rain is the adoration from the fans, etc.
Yeah,
So
she wants to cheer on the LSU guys, though.
Yeah,
she probably knows some of them.
Yeah,
since she goes to LSU.
Well, folks, when we come back, we have some history time to talk about, fun history as well to dive into. We got Raff in North Platte, Nick holding down here in Lincoln, me in Lincoln struggling with the voice, but it's making its way back. It's making its way back slowly but surely. This is the ticket. This is the drive. AD Raff.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet GMC, and our big summer sales event is underway this month. Right now, get 0.9% interest rates. Yes, you heard right. 0.9% APR on select new Chevrolet and GMC vehicles, plus a $1,500 trade-in bonus on select Silverados and Sierras. You put all that together with some big Coppell discounts, and you have a tremendous buying experience. So stop on into the dealership or check us out online at CoppellCars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit.
Arnold's Tavern in Havelock is the place to be this summer and the best place in town for shuffleboard. Come on Wednesdays and learn from some of the best players in town for the shuffleboard corner for just $5 and get your first drink on the house. Come on Sundays for open house league all day starting at 11 a.m. and enjoy $3 tall boys and $3 wells. Happy hour is every day from 3 to 6 p.m. and you are always welcome to bring in your own food. Arnold's Tavern in the heart of Havelock.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
This is Bud Seinhorst, President and CEO of LIBA, the Lincoln Independent Business Association. Join us every Saturday from 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket for the LIBA Business Hour, as we discuss local business and highlight those who are thriving in the Lincoln area. It's the LIBA Business Hour, Saturdays from 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
I wanted to quit for so long, but I didn't know where to start.
I was afraid of what people would think. But then I found the right support to start my recovery journey. 1 in 14 Americans reports experiencing a substance use disorder, a treatable medical condition. Treatment can take many forms, so there are a variety of options to explore and find the one that works best for you. Recovery from drug addiction is possible.
Paid for by the CDC, sponsored by Nebraska DHHS, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Hey, moms and dads, bring the whole crew to a Salt Dogs baseball game and unleash the fun. Visit Haymarket Park all summer for Fireworks Fridays, Souvenir Saturdays, Sunday Family Fun Days, and more. With 50 home games, even weekdays can be unforgettable. Planning an event? Make it a home run with group discounts. When you need an outing the whole family will enjoy, unleash the fun with the Salt Dogs. Call 402-474-2255 or visit saltdogs.com for tickets.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website batstorats.com for amazing offers, and if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Don't allow uninvited guests to take over your home. Trust Bats to Rats for a peaceful and rodent-free living space.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Ironhide Construction is hiring. They're looking for hardworking, self-motivated individuals who are team players. Ironhide Construction has openings for an experienced project manager, estimator, apprentice, skilled laborer, and erector or installer. They will train the right people and make sure you understand the position and requirements. At Ironhide Construction, it's own it, be honest, and do it right. Apply today and learn more about their other benefits at ironhideconstruction.com, where they're committed to you every step of the way.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top-shelf liquor to crowd-favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street. The Ticket Water Cooler.
I feel like sometimes when we have Hall of Fames, And this is no disrespect to Frank or Gary Pinkel, who got in last year, the longtime Missouri coach. Shouldn't there be a different Hall of Fame for like Gary Pinkel and Frank Solich
Like
and
the Hall of
Tom Osborne
the
and Bob,
Hall of
you know,
really,
Bobby
really,
Bowden?
really, really, really
Yeah,
good.
right. But what, like you said, the distinction usually is first ballot, you know,
Yep.
or unanimous or whatever. So that's usually kind of the distinction that you can make there.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. This is The Drive with AD and Raff. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It's probably about that time of the day, AD. What you think?
Just give me one moment here. Hold on. We gotta
Raff, while he gets that set up, what's the temps been like in North Platte, bro? It's been blazing hot out there too?
No, not too bad. It was 92 yesterday, but it was very breezy, so it didn't feel like it was 92. And then I think we got 80s today, tomorrow 80s with storms. So might have some rain coming your guys' way at some point.
We could use it. We could use it. Dude, I was watching last night. To the listeners out there, that's gonna, if you don't have an animal, this doesn't refer to you, but if you got pets, man, check on your pets out there, man. Louis, and obviously every dog's not a Frenchie, but Louis, man, I let him out for about maybe 10 minutes at a pop. And he's maybe 15, especially if he goes next door and plays with his buddies at the Squires. But he's and he just plops on the ground, man. But yeah, check on your pets, folks. I know this sounds like common sense, but unfortunately, common sense isn't very common anymore. Just in the store parking lot yesterday, man, I was at a store and seen a dog in a car. The windows are cracked, but I'm like, the car's not on. You got a dog, and it's like 90 something degrees in there. You got your dog in there. It's like, come on, folks. Use your heads, man. Use your heads out there.
All right. What time is it, Raff?
Now punting.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much of biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. History, history, history. In fact, one of our on Twitter, Raff, was it Grillmaster that said that he goes somewhere down in the Haymarket and he heard the real Sam Cooke, and he's like, made me reminisce about you guys.
Oh, that was the not Thunder Collins.
Right, not Thunder Collins. Not Thunder Collins that said that. So I was laughing at that on Twitter when I seen that a couple of days ago. In 1936, American sprinter Jesse Owens sets a 100-meter world record of 10.2 seconds. And you know what was crazy about Jesse Owens, you guys? Yesterday being Juneteenth, etc. But when Jesse Owens came back, shows you, I mean, we've come a long way as far as race relations. We got a long way to go. We've come a long way. He was even, all the other athletes were invited to the White House, but he was not invited to the White House, you know, and figuring that I'd have an opportunity to do something, but no, was not invited to the White House. Literally had to race against horses in exhibition matches to make a living, man. It was absolutely crazy, man, to think everything that man went through and still did it with dignity, the way that he did, and the way that he went over there and just absolutely destroyed everyone in the Olympics and came back. It was not recognized one bit, man. Not one bit. It was crazy. Husker history. And Husker, okay, come on, baby. It just disappeared on me.
How about this one?
Yes.
Do you guys know what happened on this day in 1994?
No.
O.J. Simpson arraigned.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Remember, they cut into the NBA Finals during the chase, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, it was in the NBA Finals, because I'll never forget. Raff, let us know where you were at, too. We'll let that be the Husker history right now, because I got to pull back up. Well, I'll save it for the rest of this week. We were at our house. We had just got back from summer conditioning.
Okay.
We call it a passing league. And it's me, Frazier, Barron Miles, and Tyrone Williams. And Tyrone says, man, cut that TV on, man. Cut that TV on. So we cut the TV on downstairs. And it was almost like we were watching a movie. I mean, because we was like, yo, man, OJ, we just seen that guy, you know what I'm saying, at the Orange Bowl. And to see it was going down was crazy, man. We were fixated on the TV. It was Bob Costas that came in.
Right.
It was
Yep.
Bob Costas.
Yeah.
And it was crazy was about that was while the Bronco chase was taking place, he was trying to call Bob Costas from the Bronco.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy to think about that,
That's
man?
wild. In 2017, Tiger Woods checks into a clinic to manage his pain medication
Yeah. Wow.
after his arrest for driving under the influence.
Mm.
You talk about what Tiger's been through in the last 15 years. Man,
Oh, man.
what a grind. What a grind.
Yeah. We got a caller on there, don't we?
Yeah, we got Sean on the line. Sean, what's on your mind, man?
Hey, not a whole lot, AD. How you doing?
Doing good, brother. How you doing, man?
Doing good. Hey, real quick, did you get my text?
Sean Donald.
Sean. Oh, yeah. At first, I was like, who in the heck are we talking to? Yeah. Sean, I did get your text, and thank you for doing that. And we are excited to play in the event. I still got to find one because one's checked out on me. Well, I'll find another golfer. Don't worry about that. I got a few buddies that I got to bring up. But, yes, we can do that, Sean. So I appreciate it, brother. I'm looking forward to it, my man.
Awesome. We're looking forward to having you out there, having you speak and man. I was incredible.
You know what, Sean and Raff and Nick, I fully spaced to tell you guys just yesterday. I told Sean to call us real quick to give us a quick rundown of the tournament that I'm speaking at. Nick, that you referred. It's like, AD, I think you're speaking at the event. But Sean, tell us again, how many openings do you still have left in the Husker Salute?
We have about 10 carts open. But registration does close at 10:30 today. So that way we can get the names to the golf course and get the whole assignments and whatnot. So if you're wanting to play, I get on the golf status app and get registered as soon as possible.
Golf status, but also they can go to your website, correct?
Yes, they can also go to the website.
And what's that website address, Sean?
It is huskersalute.org.
huskersalute.org. There's 10 spots left. You have to sign up before 10:30 today where it closes down. That's at Ashland Country Club with a shotgun start at 10 o'clock. Sean, how many?
Correct.
So tell me this, man. So all the pros, tell us where the proceeds go for this.
The proceeds goes to our fall event in which we have a weekend tailgate party for an away game. So this year it's going to be originally slated for October 7th, but they flexed it to a Friday night. So we flexed it to a Friday night. So it's going to be October 6th and 7th down at the Cornhusker. And what we do is, since it's an away game, we will tour Memorial Stadium, go to the Big Red Store, and then we have the ballroom down at the Cornhusker where you can watch the game on the TV, on their big screen there. And we can make a whole weekend out of it. And then the next morning we have a brunch with a guest speaker. Still working on that. But it's all great weekend, and we encourage any veterans who want to attend this to go to huskersalute.org and sign up there for our fall event. It's at like I said, it's at the Cornhusker. And it's like, don't quote me on it, but I think it's like $50-$60 for a whole weekend.
Okay.
And that's room included for the whole weekend. So, but that's what it goes to. We try to get veterans to, come and get together, and this way they're not feeling left out. Kind of like what they did in Vietnam, where they just didn't recognize the soldiers coming back, and we don't want anybody to feel left out, and so that's kind of what our goal is we don't want, and this is for active duty veterans, spouses, the whole 9 yards.
Sean, right now with the 4th of July coming up, one of my brothers is not a big fan of the 4th of July fireworks part, obviously the 4th, but not the fireworks part. There's a lot of veterans out there, man, that are not looking forward to the next couple of weeks. What are some ways that other vets can be there for each other, especially during this time?
Me personally, I don't dislike it. I'm fine if it's like in front of me, but if you blow something up behind me, then I get a little freaked out. So it's kind of we know that you're going to do it. We understand the purpose behind it, but there's a lot of veterans out there that have PTSD issues who can't deal with that. So I know I try to reach out to other veterans who are in that situation and just kind of say, hey, you want to hang out? I know it's going to be a rough night for you. Do you want to hang out? Do you want to do something? Just kind of get them involved so that way they don't feel left out. And then this way, with them being around people, it just kind of keeps them from going off the edge.
And you know what, Chase? I was reading the text here by Chase. Chase, I'll definitely let you know on that, man. I'd love to do that. Sean, it's not like they can escape it either. You're going to hear boom, boom, boom. And you think apart, that goes, we heard them this weekend already. And you figure those fireworks be going off. And unfortunately, people will do them a couple days afterwards as well. So there's not like there's a place you can escape where you can't hear the explosions. You can't hear the noises. That's something you're constantly going to hear. That's one thing that my brother said. He goes, it's not like it's Easter, or something like that. You can just, I'm not saying ignore it, but you don't really have to acknowledge that it's there. For the 4th of July, you and your colleagues, those who are veterans, and some who may suffer PTSD, you're constantly hearing about it, man. So I think it's a great idea that you're saying, hey, let's get together, other like-minded people, to where you're not alone. You do that. And I want to say that before we go to break real fast, Sean, tell us a number that veterans can call if they need somebody to talk to. Can you give us that information, man?
Yeah. There's several different numbers out there. They could call me if they want. My phone number is 402-840-2598. And I can definitely help them out as far as finding somebody, or they can contact the local DAV or Legion or somebody like that they can reach out to. I don't know their numbers off the top of my head, but there's several out there that they can reach out to and get assistance from. And if worst comes to worst, like I said, they can call me and I'll be able to. I don't mind talking to them, hanging out with them, whatever the case may be.
Folks,
I'm always available to help out.
Folks, that's Sean Donald. We just had Husker Salute PGA, helping military veterans, being that person to talk to. Again, Sean said you can reach him directly on his cell at 402-840-2598. Again, that's 402-840-2598. Sean, thank you so much, brother. We appreciate you. I'm excited to see you on Friday, brother. I'll keep you posted on my names. Like I said, I got one more guy I got to bring in, but we'll get that squared up. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on Friday. Folks, again, that's Husker Salute, the golf event. Go to huskersalute.org. If you want to sign up a team, you have to do that before 10:30 today. Again, do that before 10:30 today on huskersalute.org. Sean, I appreciate you, brother. I'm looking forward to seeing you Friday, man.
All right, we'll see you Friday. Can't wait.
You bet, brother. Folks, this is the drive with AD and Raff. Raff's out in North Platte. Nick's then we're in the studio, me with a half voice, but we're still making it happen on the ticket. We'll be right back.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
The new season of the Nebraska Lottery's Lucky for Life Ticket Snap promotion is here. Until July 10th, buy a Lucky for Life ticket and enter the voucher number for a chance to win Nebraska football Skybox season tickets, regular Nebraska football season tickets, single game Nebraska football tickets, an incredible weekend experience, or tickets to volleyball day in Nebraska. So snap to it and enter today. Lucky for Life top prize odds, 1 in 30 million.
What are you doing, hon? I thought we were going to pick up our Powerball with Power Play and Double Play tickets.
Hold on, I have to sit through this video meeting for work.
Do they realize how big the Powerball jackpot is?
I know, but these blowhards keep rambling on.
I don't want to miss my chance to win millions of dollars.
Well, neither do I, but how do I get these win bags to speed it up?
Dave, you're not on mute.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Play Powerball from the Nebraska Lottery. Top prize odds 1 in 292 million.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Arnold's Tavern in Havelock is the place to be this summer and the best place in town for shuffleboard. Come on Wednesdays and learn from some of the best players in town for the shuffleboard corner for just $5 and get your first drink on the house. Come on Sundays for open house league all day starting at 11 a.m. and enjoy $3 tall boys and $3 wells. Happy hour is every day from 3 to 6 p.m. and you are always welcome to bring in your own food. Arnold's Tavern in the heart of Havelock.
Ironhide Construction is hiring. They're looking for hardworking, self-motivated individuals who are team players. Ironhide Construction has openings for an experienced project manager, estimator, apprentice, skilled laborer, and erector or installer. They will train the right people and make sure you understand the position and requirements. At Ironhide Construction, it's own it, be honest, and do it right. Apply today and learn more about their other benefits at ironhideconstruction.com. where they're committed to you every step of the way.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday, and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
There's never been a better time to earn more on your checking account. Open a free Kasasa cash checking account with Liberty First Credit Union and earn up to 5.5% APY for up to $40,000. It's simple. Open your Kasasa cash checking account online or stop into any of the 4 Lincoln locations or Seward and Omaha branches. Liberty First makes switching easy, and Kasasa checking is always free. See libertyfirstcu.com for details. Federally insured by NCUA. Liberty First Credit Union. Banking with purpose.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers, and if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Don't allow uninvited guests to take over your home. Trust Bats to Rats for a peaceful and rodent-free living space.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Shaping up to be another hot summer-like day as we'll see a high of around 95. Southeast winds will try to cool you down some, gusting 20 to 25 this afternoon. Tonight will drop down to a low of around 66. We will keep the heat in place tomorrow for your Wednesday. Partly sunny with a high of 93. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
I wanted to quit for so long, but I didn't know where to start.
I was afraid of what people would think, but then I found the right support to start my recovery journey. 1 in 14 Americans reports experiencing a substance use disorder, a treatable medical condition. Treatment can take many forms, so there are a variety of options to explore and find the one that works best for you. Recovery from drug addiction is possible.
Paid for by the CDC. Sponsored by Nebraska DHHS. Aired with Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Junior Achievement of Lincoln inspires and prepares young people for success. Learn more about the people involved in the organization and the success stories over the years each Thursday from 7 to 8 p.m. for the Junior Achievement Hour on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Whether you're looking for a new place to call home or trying to sell your current home, you want to make it as easy as possible. So why not use a realtor that works harder so you don't have to? The Carpe Diem team at Nebraska Realty is your go-to realty team for all your residential and commercial needs. They pride themselves on working hard and making your life as easy as possible while educating you every step of the way. Contact the Carpe Diem team to seize your moment, whether it be buying, selling, building, investing, or even commercial real estate. Give them a call today at 402-429-8121.
Welcome into The Drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Tuesday. It's time to talk some Nebraska Cornhuskers football. My favorite. Hey,
before we do that, Raff.
No,
Nick,
just joking.
LSU is leading all teams in Jello shots.
Yeah.
How many Jello shots do they have?
I think I know at least 21,000.
21,000 Jello shots.
Yeah, I want to say it's at least 21,000.
Good.
I can give you the most recent number. Guys, I went into Rocco's last night. Wake Forest and LSU fans were there, and it was a party. It was electric in the there. Okay, so the last update was 16 hours ago. Okay, so they'll make an update this morning or whatever. LSU has consumed 21,435 Jello shots. Now, an important part of this is the Raising Cane's owner, who is from Louisiana, bought 6,000 of them and handed them out.
6,000.
He spent $30,000 on Jello shots. So for the reason of everybody's caniacs and box combos being so expensive nowadays, it all went to the Jello shots.
He's a good dude too. The guy that bought the Raising Cane's franchise here in town.
Oh, really?
I'll forget his name. A good friend of mine, Boyd Ober, not Coach Epley, Boyd Ober, introduced me to golf with him a few times. Good dude, man, real good guy.
But anyway, so LSU. So 21,435. Hold on, 21,435 times $5 a shot. LSU alone has spent $107,175 on Jello shots.
So the question I have too is, when you make the order for the Jello shot dispenser, little cuppy cups, like how many do you order? Like.
Well, so I mean, like yesterday, I'll tell you guys my experience. Yesterday, I had about 7 buddies that came with me last night. We hung out. We
JTP.
Yep, we went around, and so we were out there, and we went over to Rocco's. Well, we had one of our buddies go buy them, and then they just gave you a tray that all the Jello shots sit in, and then you take the tray back to where all your buddies.
Okay, so they're not buying all the little dispensers.
No. There's people working the counters, and they have to enter it. They have to enter what team you want to do it for, and so then it keeps electronic count.
You know what? Just thinking about that alone makes you wonder the amount of money that some of these bars make, and that's
unbelievable.
It's just it's hard to fathom, man.
Yeah, I'm sure rent and overhead is just insane.
Yeah,
down there, right at the ballpark. But I mean, let's be honest, guys. In 4 days, they have made over $107,000 on LSU fans alone, just on Jello shots.
Just on Jello
That's
shots.
not including food. That's not including beer. That's not including liquor. That's not including any of that.
Yeah.
And plus, I mean, let's also be honest. waiters and waitresses are making insane tips.
Oh, yeah.
Right now,
Absolutely.
and rightfully so. I asked one of the workers in Rocco's yesterday, which is the Jello shot place, and I was like, do you enjoy this? And she looks at me, and she looked like she had tears in her eyes because it was so busy in there. She was like, no, I hate this. She's like, I'm done. And I'm like, well, I said, well, bad news. It's only 4 days or 4 days in.
Yeah,
And
but
stuff.
well, like even like the Black Bar down there, if you go to the Black Bar anytime where there's not an event at CHI Center or a baseball game, it is completely. It's like a ghost town down there. So this is their time where they've got to make their money for the year.
Right.
Hunter, I mean, you're absolutely right. And so it was a packed house there. There were Barstool personalities, from Barstool Sports, just sitting outside at Rocco's, just hanging out and stuff. And so that drew people. And it's just a good time. But I mean, we were in and out of there in about 10 minutes or so. But there was a time where we walked in, my buddies and I walked in after Wake Forest fans, and it was full of LSU fans. And this was before they were going to play. They played their game at 6 p.m. last night. And Wake Forest fans made the bold and interesting decision to start chanting "Go Deeks" in the bar with all the LSU fans. And LSU put a stop to that real quick and just started chanting LSU. And so I took a video of it and posted it. If you guys want to watch it,
I'll check that out.
But I mean, it's just LSU fans taking over Omaha.
They say that LSU is they say Omaha's LSU North.
Yeah.
I've heard that from a few of the folks on the airplane when I was flying back last week. They were just saying it's Baton Rouge North up in Omaha. Baton Rouge North. And, Big Bird, you're exactly right, man. Could be similar to the bars in Sturgis. 1 week a year pays the bills.
Yeah.
That's a great analogy.
It's interesting. I mean, an unnamed Joe says $5 for a Jello shot is robbery. Probably costs less than 50 cents to make. I would say even if that. I mean, they're buying the liquor in bulk. They're buying the Jello in bulk.
Yeah.
It's tiny little plastic cups. I mean, is it robbery? Absolutely, but it's part of the experience.
It's CWS.
It's part of the experience, and
it's no difference. You go to Disney, State Fair, something like that. You're gonna get overcharged.
It was $4.50 last year, and they upped it 50 cents this year. So I don't know if it's inflation. I don't know what happened there, but they did raise the prices 50 cents over the span of since last year. So, but no, it's good. I mean, there's some good play. I mean, other guy are in second place. It's Wake Forest with 5,572 Jello shots. TCU has 3,117 bought for them.
Wow.
Tennessee 1,639, and so Florida with 1,716. Like, if we wanted to do an activity, guys, we could add up all these numbers and see how many Jello shots they've purchased together, and then how much that costs as well. And how much Rocco's and so Rocco's used to do the Jello shots on their own, but since it became such a big thing, they have now brought in like a sub vendor.
Yeah, just for Jello shots alone.
Jello shots. So they
A
have a
professional Jello shot maker.
It's literally just a little pop-up shop in the corner of the bar that you have to go go get your Jello shots.
Chef Jello shot.
And so while I'm gonna try to add these numbers up real quick because it's gonna be big.
So do you have to? So like for you, Nick, when you get a Jello shot, what team are you claiming, or what do you say?
So last night, I mean, I couldn't help but go with LSU last night. I had to. I mean,
go Tigers.
We were in the. I was participating in the Tiger Bait chant. I was participating in the LSU chant. Like I was right there with the people, and so I had to go with LSU. And yeah, we found a couple other college guys from LSU that we all took about. I think there was like about 20 of us total. We all just took our Jello shots at once. So it was good. But no, I mean, and then on Friday when I took one, I did it for Oral Roberts because everybody loves a Cinderella team. So
Longster says, Nick, you acting like you ain't going to be do the numbers with a better co-host than Rico. I'm not sure what he means.
I don't know what that means.
I'm not sure what he means there. What the hell is making all these shots? Yeah, Scooter from Roca says, who's making all these shots?
Yeah.
Are they pre-made?
They have
you would think they have to be.
They have to be pre-made because so I'm going through the numbers right now. Hold on. So I'm adding the
Because Raff, you couldn't imagine someone. I mean, you figure they're probably working on those all the time, right? Because you got to.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want them to get like gross either.
I'm sure the night before they're batching them up and getting them ready to go, and they have a bunch, and then they're probably making them during the day, and then it's probably a 24-hour thing where they're just making sure they got enough in reserve to keep Omaha happy.
So, okay, so we have it tallied. Now, this was once again as of 5 p.m. yesterday. So that does not include what happened after the LSU Wake Forest game last night. And so I can attest to this. I was walking around downtown in Omaha last night, and Rocco's had a line all the way out the door. So for this. So there's going to be a lot more than this, all right? Through 4 days, or 3.5 days, 3.5 days of the College World Series, they have sold a total of 37,947 Jell-O shots, which equals out to $189,735 on Jell-O shots alone.
Shot.
Absolutely bonkers.
Okay, I got an idea. We're gonna get a Jell-O shot truck next year, and we're gonna park outside, and we're gonna charge $4 a shot.
Yeah.
And you know what? You'd probably still sell them too. I mean,
100%.
you'd sell them. 100%. You'd sell them for $1 short. You still sell them.
And I'll tell you guys this: they don't taste bad. Like normally, you would think that you're gonna get something like that a lot of people they're trying to make just mass produce them. It's gonna be crappy vodka, like it's gonna be crappy alcohol, gonna be bad. They're not too bad. So I mean, like they're bearable, and so I think that's what maybe even gets people to come back and be like, you know what? Yeah, I can handle this because it's not as bad as it's not as bad as I initially thought. I thought that they were going to be runny. I didn't think that they'd like actually hold their form. I thought they'd probably use some crappy vodka like Barton's or something.
Oh,
and
gosh.
so yeah, I mean,
Just the sound of that makes my stomach turn.
So I mean, it's
Barton's.
We're in the clear. We're in the clear.
Hey, Downtown Scott says, maybe you can clarify this, fellas. I heard that half the amount goes to charity. Is that true? The shots?
It very well could.
I'm not sure.
I could see that at $5 a clip, definitely.
Yeah, I mean that maybe it does.
So if that is true, that's great to hear because that means over 50,000 so far. We're going to check that out for you down. We're going to appreciate that, man. Cheeseburger says right here. Actually, no, that's not Cheeseburger.
Oh, how about this? Proceeds from every shot sold goes to the food banks for all 8 teams and Heartland Food Bank.
That is awesome.
Very nice.
So
that
not a
awesome.
Single dime.
That's
the
awesome.
Jell-O shots.
I love that.
That's great.
Unknown Texter says daughter's going to Tennessee versus LSU game tonight. She wanted to cheer for Tennessee. Told her absolutely not. LSU fans are great. Loving you and travel up there every year. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Chase B said, "What's wrong with Barton's?"
There you go, Chase B.
He says, "What do you think the B in Chase B stands for?"
Hey, Ron says you're going to get a megaphone and sing "It's time for Raff's good take." It's time for Raff's good shots to sell your Jell-O shots next year.
Sean says Nick made it sound like adding shots was calculus.
Yeah, when you're doing that many shots, though, you want to make sure the numbers are correct because that was a lot of shots, man.
Dang.
That you know what, guys, that's great to hear that they're going. That's
awesome.
to much needed programs. I like that.
Just run the Bartons through a Brita filter and you're solved. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. That sounds egregious.
Well,
All right.
folks, when we come back, Nebraska did have some signings in football, which were big. And you guys, just looking at this and just traveling, it seems like every day there were signings, man. There were signings. So I'm curious to talk about this new kid we just signed, man. And happens to be another trackster, which we'll definitely talk about when we get back. We also want to still talk about Diggs. Is he cancerous for a locker room? And Raff also, is Russell Wilson for real this year, or is it more just cinematography for social media?
He's ready to ride.
Ready to ride. I'm sure he is. It's the ticket. It's the drive. AD, Raff, and Nick. We'll be right back.
Are you ready to upgrade
Combine, I'm going to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, the nation's largest John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model John Deere combines. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday, and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapesupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Proud to be voted Best Vape Shop.
Generation V
Is thrilled to announce our newest location is now open at 27th and Superior.
Generation V.
Explore with the largest selection of vape, Delta 8, Kratom, all your favorite brands of disposables, e-liquid, and premium THCA flower.
Generation V.
We'll guide you through our extensive collection to help you find the perfect fit.
Generation V.
In Omaha, Kearney, and Beatrice. Visit our newest store now, 20th and in Lincoln, GenerationV.com. E-cigs contain nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No tag-ons, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Ironhide Construction is hiring. They're looking for hardworking, self-motivated individuals who are team players. Ironhide Construction has openings for an experienced project manager, estimator, apprentice, skilled laborer, and erector or installer. They will train the right people and make sure you understand the position and requirements. At Ironhide Construction, it's own it, be honest, and do it right. Apply today and learn more about their other benefits at ironhideconstruction.com, where they're committed to you every step of the way.
If you're in Lincoln, Waverly, or the surrounding area, listen up. Select Plumbing gets it right the first time on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate at 402-560-6197. Plus, they're hiring service plumbers. If you're in Lincoln, Waverly, or the surrounding area, contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top-shelf liquor to crowd-favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
There's never been a better time to earn more on your checking account. Open a free Kasasa Cash checking account with Liberty First Credit Union and earn up to 5.5 for $1. It's simple. Open your Kasasa Cash checking account online or stop into any of the 4 Lincoln locations or Seward and Omaha branches. Liberty First makes switching easy, and Kasasa checking is always free. See libertyfirstcu.com for details. Federally insured by NCUA. Liberty First Credit Union. Banking with purpose.
There's a lot of realtors in Lincoln, but don't get overwhelmed by all the names. Ben Mike with professional realtor Berkshire Hathaway Real Estate is your go-to option when buying or selling residential and commercial property. Ben's team offers unlocked service and promises to make the buying and selling process as stress-free as possible. Call Ben today at 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Biker with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate. No pressure, just professionalism.
This is Bud Seinhorst, President and CEO of LIBA, the Lincoln Independent Business Association. Join us every Saturday from 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket for the LIBA Business Hour, as we discuss local business and highlight those who are thriving in the Lincoln area. It's the LIBA Business Hour, Saturdays from 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Shaping up to be another hot summer-like day as we'll see a high of around 95. Southeast winds will try to cool you down some, gusting 20 to 25 this afternoon. Tonight we'll drop down to a low of around 66. We will keep the heat in place tomorrow for your Wednesday. Partly sunny with a high of 93. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, the nation's largest John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model John Deere combines. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. This segment is proudly sponsored by Florio's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln Southwest High School on 14th and Pine Lake Road. Florio's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food and good company come together. Whether it's a family dinner, a date night, or a catch-up with old friends, Florio's is the perfect place to make special memories. They have your favorite Italian dishes and, of course, your favorite hand-picked Italian wines, seafood, steaks. Florio's, that's a place where you need to go. Visit FloriosNE.com or call 423-5576 to make your reservations or place takeout orders. Florio's, boom, got it.
Well, something else we got, man. We got us a great defensive back yesterday, man. Got us a great defensive back, Evan Taylor, 6'3", 175. Just took his official to visit Nebraska last weekend. Guys, okay, think about this. What do you think it was this weekend? We kept getting these, these verbal commitments, which are, a lot more we were getting in the past. Is there something in the water down there right now, Raff, in your opinion? Are these guys seeing something? Are they? Because about a month ago, we talked. Actually, a month ago, about 2 weeks ago, we all talked about what's the message got to be. If you're Coach Rule and company, do you think that message is resonating with prospects?
I think maybe not so much like something in the water, but I think there's a plan down there, and I think that they're able to explain the plan to these players, and I think that's what's causing the influx of commitments is people aren't committing just to say, hey, I'm going to Nebraska. I don't think those days are around as much as what they probably were maybe 20 years ago. Now you've got to show these players, these kids, that you have a plan and how they're going to be used, what the future looks like. And it looks like that right now that these coaches are doing a really good job of selling the program and selling, the plan that they have in place. And that doesn't surprise me any, just for the fact that since Coach Rule and his coaching staff has got to Nebraska, it seems like, they've had all their ducks in a row. It seems like they're all working together as one unit. So I look forward to seeing more recruits committing here, in the next couple months also.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He's Raff, I think like we talked about before, man, these guys they're buying into the message with Rule and company. They're really buying into the message because really that's all they have to go off of. That's the only legs we have to stand off of what could be. Yep. Not what's been done, but what could be, but also what has been done at Nebraska historically. Now, obviously not in the past decade, if you would, but what can be there. You look at the new facilities that are almost completed right now. You look at the buzz that's going around, the past success that Rule has had at rebuilding programs, of course, Rutgers, i.e. Baylor. They got to be saying something is resonating, man.
Yeah.
I would say this, guys. I mean, they're not the highest rated guys. And so I don't know, like look at what Nebraska's experienced the last couple years with. They've gotten 4 stars, right? They haven't necessarily either panned out or they haven't been here on campus long enough to see if they've panned out, right? So now it's kind of Nebraska as a program looking at a different approach, taking some under-recruited guys, guys that either aren't rated very highly or even rated at all.
Mm-hmm.
And you're hoping that Matt Rule and his staff are evaluating well and better than everybody else, and you hope that they can develop better than anybody else, and they can take these unrated guys or low 3 stars and make them into competent football players on Saturdays.
Yeah, and they'd also talked about too, like when Coach Rule first got here, he talked about Evan Cooper like being up at 3 a.m. watching tape and sending players to him, and I believe that is it Kalen Barta? Is that how you pronounce his name? Well, Kalen Barta, very very under recruited so far. They said that he'd only been looked at by I think it was Missouri Southern. But he committed to Nebraska a couple days back. But they said that look forward, in the next months that he's going to be popping up on a bunch of like other schools' radars. So I think it's pretty cool that we were able to find him before the other schools had caught on to him. I think the respect that Coach Cooper has around the country when he finds these players, it won't surprise me any to see Kalen Barta, starting to pick up offers from other schools now, but hopefully he'll stay with Nebraska.
Kind of the breakdown we have right now, guys, as far as stars. We have Roger Gradney, defense back, 4-star. I'm not going to read all their names again because we've done that before, but out of the recruits we have right now, we have there's 2 4-stars and the rest are 3 stars. Okay. And then 1 quarterback, no running backs, numbers as far as high school JUCO commit breakdown by position and where they're from. So quarterback 1, 1 tight end, 2 offensive linemen, 1 D lineman, 1 linebacker, 5 defensive backs, 1 athlete, 1 punter. And where are they from? Check this out. 1 from Missouri, 1 from Maryland, 1 from Kansas, 1 from Iowa, Florida, 2 from Nebraska, 5 from Texas. And that's as of today. So you can see where there's scout. There's no place, there's no state, there's no rock. They are not unturning to get what they feel is the best fits for Nebraska and developing them. Yep. Now you look at all those stars up there. Some of these kids, like you mentioned, Nick, some of these kids, and On3 does a great job of listening and breaking them down too. Kudos to Sip and his team there at On3. Rule and his team truly believe that we can develop these kids. Like you mentioned, Nick, not only that, we're evaluating them. And that's something we hadn't seen in the past because, Nick, one thing you said just before then, which I thought was crucial, we didn't even give time to see if some of these kids would develop because they left.
Yeah.
Raff, they left. So we didn't know if that kid that was a 3 or 4-star or the ones that were 5 stars could go on and be program changers.
Well, I mean, you just think about the Keyshawn Greens, all the guys from Florida, really. Henry Gray, Keyshawn Green. There's the defensive back that I'm blanking on that was going to go to Miami and then flipped out.
Flipped to here and then left.
He came here, then left. There's so many, especially a lot of the Florida guys, right? And so the stars are great, but you got to be able to utilize them and develop them. It's the same old song and dance we've said for the last 4 or 5 years, because Nebraska, once again, I'll reiterate this. Nebraska's best wide receiver the last 3 years has come from the transfer portal.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point.
And so, you're sitting here like, when's that going to end? And Nebraska now, and not that it's a bad thing. It's not bad to go out and get pieces, but it's like, when are we going to stop relying on talent from the portal to straight up win games?
You got to get foundational players.
Now you see Matt Rule and his guys bring in 6 true freshman wide receivers.
Mm-hmm.
And so, the hit rate on those might not be 100%, but let's hope it's 4 out of 6 or 5 out of 6.
Heck, I'd take 2 out of 6.
Yeah, just hit on somebody. And so that way it shows that there's actually some bit of work going on behind the scenes.
And it also, too, Nebraska fans, they've got to be a little patient. Like, I know you have the people out there screaming, we got to get the 4 and 5 star players. We got to go get them. Well, the thing is you've got to build your way back up to that and show that you can develop players. I think it's going to be huge for Daniel Kalin that he went to that Elite 11 and he was named one of the Elite 11 quarterbacks in the country. There's talk that he'll probably move up to a 4-star before the season starts. If he puts on a good senior season, maybe he starts brimming up, gets close to maybe a 5-star rating. Not saying it'll happen, but he'll be a solid 4-star quarterback. Players see that. He's going to be out. He'll be hitting the recruiting trail also. So I just think, just to continue, you've got to build up to the 4 and 5. It's just not going to happen. You're not going to have 4 or 5-star players commit to Nebraska this year, probably even next year. But once you start showing that you're developing these 3-star kids, 2-star kids into legitimate, players, then you'll start seeing more of those 4 and 5-star players start to roll into Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Byron the Hog Farmer says we're taking a gamble on some of these kids through our evaluations. Well, time will tell. The Garbologist says, I'm hearing rumors Carter Nelson is already gone, going to Georgia, wants to win now because he hasn't really experienced winning. I'm not sure on that at all. Chase B says, God, I just can't be August 31st already. I need to see if this team is going to look good or not. Sanderson says 2 to 3-star guys that are good at track and have a few other offers. Pretty much all DBs, mass kicks, you know what. John and Cortland, have a great day. Share a smile. Someone may need one. Absolutely, John. Well said, brother. Stephen Lincoln says the Calabasas kids don't forget about, had a lot of those guys that made a mass exodus out of here. We're going to take a quick mass exodus for our last segment. This is the drive. This is the ticket. You got Raff holding it down in North Platte. Nick and AD in the studio. Back. And remember, stay tuned because at 10 o'clock, we have the team that'll be from the CWS as well. This is the ticket. The drive. We'll be right back.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combine. The nation's largest John Combine dealer is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model John Deere combines. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
The longest radio commercial you can buy is 60 seconds. We don't know who made up this rule, but here at the Nebraska Lottery, we sure wish we had more time. You see, our popular Lucky for Life Ticket Snap promotion is back for 2023. And we have so many incredible prizes, 60 seconds is barely long enough to list them all. But we're going to try. So until July 10th, visit your nearest Nebraska Lottery retailer. Buy a Lucky for Life ticket and enter the voucher number online for a chance to win Nebraska football Skybox season tickets, regular Nebraska football season tickets, single game Nebraska football tickets, an incredible Nebraska football weekend experience in Lincoln, or tickets to Volleyball Day in Nebraska at Memorial Stadium. Lucky for Life top prize odds 1 in 30 million. Well, look at that. We made it after all. You know, when you've got prizes like
Proud to be voted Best Vape Shop.
Generation V.
Is thrilled to announce our newest location is now open at 27th and Superior.
Generation V.
Explore with the largest selection of vape, Delta 8, Kratom, all your favorite brands of disposables, e-liquid, and premium THCA flower.
Generation V.
We'll guide you through our extensive collection to help you find the perfect fit.
Generation V.
With locations in Lincoln, Omaha, Seward, York, Kearney, and Beatrice. Visit our newest store now open at 27th and Superior in Lincoln. GenerationV.com. E-cigs contain nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Aloe is here to give you the FYI. Are your shows buffering? We know why. Are your games lagging? Don't deny. Your work calls dropping? Here's the FYI. Your old school internet company can't keep up. They give it a try. Their network isn't enough. Don't get trapped in their gimmicks and lies. It's time to fiber your internet with Aloe. Honest, local, and hassle-free is what we stand by. Experience Aloe Internet. Visit aloefiber.com/FYI.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
Summertime is in full swing, and it's time to get to work on outdoor projects. Deck City is a great place to start as Lincoln's local source for everything decks. Deck City has everything you need to build the deck of your dreams, from treated lumber to Westbury aluminum railings and TimberTech composite decking. They offer advice from real deck professionals to give you proper guidance to make your project go smoothly. Call them today to schedule an appointment at 402-480-6671. Go online at deckcityne.com or visit their new location just north of 33rd and Cornhusker Highway. Deck City, your local deck experts.
Too many people believe that chronic pain, allergies, or illness are permanent and something you're stuck with. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness has been proving that narrative wrong for 20 years, changing lives for the better in the process. Their team is trained in the newest, most advanced pain-relieving techniques and ways to deal with toxins, allergies, pollution, and emotion that make you ill. Call today for a free consultation at 531-254-5695 or go to novotnynutritionandwellness.com. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness, located at 7th and Superior.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings. The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another week. Come check out the 48th and Lake. Find right summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No tag-ons, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
General contractors, business owners, property owners. The success of your business requires doing business with the right people. And the right people when it comes to drywall, acoustical ceilings, and specialty products are at Premier Drywall. Kevin and his crew will give your project the response and attention it deserves.
You'll get all of the attention to detail and quality that you would expect from someone who's been in the business for 30 years. For your new builds, build-outs, or renovations, reach out to Kevin. Kevin at PremierDW.com. Premier Drywall in Lincoln.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Chris Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket, proudly sponsored by Sandhills Global. Sandhills Global is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Career and internship opportunities are available at the global headquarters in Lincoln. Apply today at sandhills.jobs. Got it. Boom.
RGT.
It's time to play that music. Here we go.
It's time for Raff's Good Take. It's time for Raff's Good Take. It's time for Raff's Good Take right now.
Wonderful.
There you go.
All
What do we
right,
got today,
today's
Raph?
Raff. What's that?
What do we got today?
All right, today's Raff's Good Take comes from our guy, Peter Ferguson. And Raff's Good Take goes out to Emily Cherez, recent 2023 LPS Southwest High School graduate. She has contributed to the betterment of not just her high school, but also the greater community. She was editor-in-chief of the school's newspaper and involved in mass media. She's taken pride learning about the environment around her with the ability to express opinions about the world she lives in. Outside of mass media, she was a leader in TIE, Teens Influencing Equity, and GSA. She likes to listen to some Harry Styles. She likes watching Marvel movies, and she loves 0.7 millimeter Papermate felt flare tip medium pins. And she's a member of the LPS Equity Cadre, and she recently was involved in the delivery of the state diversity to district and community members. And she stated, we are able to give them the perspective, and it's very important because they respect our opinion. So thanks for everything you've done, Emily. We appreciate it, making our community better.
That's good. Nice
Well
work.
done. Well done. Well done. The 80 Attitude Adjustment is sponsored by Integrated Life Choices. ILC is hiring for direct support professionals all over the state of Nebraska, full-time, part-time, days, evenings, and weekends. Help ensure goodness. Help ensure a meaningful life for the people you support and helping to achieve their hopes and their dreams. Help ensure that I can talk.
I'd say AD's getting choked up over here.
Hey, he's like, man, that's one heck of reading.
Yeah.
Very emotional.
Yeah, emotional man.
The attitude adjustment, folks, is this: when you're. I just saw this quote, man. It made a lot of sense to me this morning. When what you're doing isn't taking where you want to be, you must be brave enough to forge a new path. When what you're doing isn't taking where you want to be, you must be brave enough to forge a new path. Folks, a simple thing for me, a lot of things, but one simple thing, I had to change a major process in the speaking part of my business that was a little bit scary because I've used a certain system for years, but made that move last week. And I just realized I had to do it. I had to get it done. And it's something I knew I needed to get done for a long time. And I made that move. And the benefits are going to be tremendous. Health things that I had to do 2 years ago. Today, I would not be on the station because I was still at a catheter and sitting in a recliner and still basically using a walker. So there's changes I had to make in my health, still changes I still want to make in my health. So folks, if it's not getting where I'm going to be, don't be afraid to make the changes to get on the path you want to be. That's the 80 Attitude Adjustment today. That's our show for today, because at 10 o'clock, you're going to hear from the other team, the captain, the rest of the shows that'll be there at CWS.
Yeah, make sure you go on out to, if you want to, tickets are still available the rest of the week. Wake Forest, I'm sure they're probably going to be in a pretty good mood today. And as you guys know and have known throughout the week, Wake Forest fans, they hang out at the Blur Party tailgate. So go on out, 12th and Cass Street, blurparties.com/Omaha. If you use promo code TICKET, you get 10% off of your purchase. So make sure you do that. Go on out, say hello to us, and stay hydrated.
Elimination games, big games.
Yeah, elimination game. 2 elimination games today. Tennessee, LSU at 6 p.m.
Oral Roberts TCU at 1 p.m. So it's going to be a good one. 10 seconds, Raff.
You're headed back up there then, Nick?
We actually might. 5 seconds.
All right, here we go. Have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in June. Try their pesto on any breakfast sandwich. And